As sly as a fox, as strong as an ox, as fast as a hare, as brave as a bear, as free as a bird, as neat as a word, as quiet as a mouse, as big as a house. I wanna be. I wanna be. Oh, I wanna be is everything. As mean as a wolf, as sharp as a tooth, as deep as a bite, as dark as the night, as sweet as a song, as right as a wrong, as long as a road, as ugly as a toad, as pretty as a picture hanging from a fixture, strong like a family, strong as I wanna be, bright as day, as light as play, as hard as nails, as grand as a whale. I wanna be. Oh, I wanna be. I wanna be is
dancing. Nice to meet you all. My name's Cass. I'm also 20 years old and I study at Deakin University in Geelong in Australia with Sophia. And my hobbies are surfing, swimming, reading and watching movies. I'm very excited to be here to meet you all. Thank you for having us.
In Melbourne, do you know Melbourne? Oh, it's a city in Australia, but it's south. Do you know Sydney? Yes, I've already studied Indonesian for around about 8 years also, but I'm still not yet fluent. Ukulele. Oh, yeah. Good. And I really love Indonesian music. I love Noah and Massive. Wow. Do any of you learn Bahasa Inggris?
Where do you stay now?
Rolling action.
Okay, we are staying at MALIKI in Malang at the asrama.
Asrama.
Can I hear you singing?
Rindu setengah mati. Aku rindu setengah mati padamu. Wah, cinta ini membunuhku. Sound good.
Tenang, baik-baik saja bersamamu. Aku bisa.
Semakin ku memikirkanmu, semakin ku menggilaimu. Kau bintang di hatiku, terangi setiap langkahku. Kamu yang kini memikat hatiku.
Okay, yeah. So I already said, but my name is Jessica, 22 years old. I'm a student at Deakin University in Australia. My majors, jurusan saya, Indonesian, Chinese, health science, and food studies. Yeah, saya sudah lupa. I really love Indonesia. Saya sudah jatuh cinta dengan Indonesia dan semua orang Indonesia. Yeah, it's beautiful here and Indonesian people, you all are just so lovely, just so beautiful and baik hati. Yeah, I love you all. Thank you for having us.
As I said, my name is Cass. I'm 20 years old. I study at a university in a city called Geelong in Australia. My majors, jurusan saya, are law, ilmu hukum, and Bahasa Indonesia. And I've only been in Indonesia for 5 weeks, and I already love it. And I'm going to miss it so much when I go home. And as soon as I go home, I'll be planning my next trip to come back.
We'll miss you soon.
Yes.
I'm 16 years old. My question is, do you get a cultural shock when you arrive at Indonesia in the first time? Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Thank you.
To be honest, I didn't really get a cultural shock. I appreciate that the cultures are different, and I came here because I wanted to learn about the different cultures. So I was excited by everything that was different rather than scared by it.
That's really nice.
Well, the first time I came to Indonesia was to Bali 2 years ago. And I will admit, the first time I jumped in a car, I was really scared because the traffic, banyak macet, banyak mobil, yeah. There's traffic in Australia, but it's very different. Lebih sepi, yeah. But yeah, in terms of cultural shock, that was probably the only thing that really scared me. But I don't know, yeah, just It's just so amazing here. You guys are so lucky. Like, I want to live here. I want to move here. Like, I've also been to America, but I prefer it here because the culture is so different. It's so interesting and, yeah, culturally rich. Yeah, beautiful.
Okay, my name Fauzi Ali. My question is, what do you think about Indonesian food?
What do you think about Indonesian food?
Lezat sekali, Magnus. Indonesian food is very delicious. It's quite different from Australian food or Western food, but it's really, really yummy. Everyone here loves Indonesian food. We don't want to have Western food anymore. We like Indonesian food. Nasi goreng, mie goreng, martabak. Yeah. Sate ayam.
Yeah, sangat pedas. Yeah. The first time saya makan nasi goreng ada cabai, tetapi saya pikir bahwa cabai ini adalah kacang. I'm like, I'll just eat this. Kulit saya menjadi merah sekali. Terlalu pedas. But we've become used to the spicy food, so we love it now. It's great. Yeah. Good question. Sip.
Okay, my name is Risma. What do you think about Indonesia people? Yes.
Indonesian people, just, yeah, beautiful, friendly, kind-hearted, so selfless. I feel I don't want to go back home to Australia because I feel like we're so greedy and materialistic. Anda tahu materialistic? Seperti greedy, but just Soraka. Yeah. Just, yeah, Indonesian folk, yeah, beautiful, gorgeous people. Yeah, I love you all.
I completely agree. Everyone in Indonesia that we've met has been so friendly and so kind and so welcoming, and everyone's so excited to meet us and talk to us. In Australia, when you walk down the street, you don't have people stopping and asking you how your day was. And in Indonesia, everyone seems so happy and excited and cares so much about their community and their friends and their family. Everyone is just so kind. It's unbelievable. Everyone is just so wonderful.
I'm Anggun and I 16 years old. I will give you a question. What is the most effective way to learn foreign language? Thank you.
Maybe listening to the music of the language that you're learning and watching lots of movies, yeah. But I think perhaps the best way is to go to that country, because I've studied Indonesian for selama bertahun-tahun, tetapi I'm not yet fluent, but I feel visiting Indonesia, my Indonesian skills, speaking skills, have become better, much faster than studying in Australia. So I think going to the country is a good idea. But if you can't, music and movies, just listen and watch all of it. Yeah.
I agree. Speaking and listening to a native speaker of the language you're trying to learn can help improve your language skills so much without even realizing. Even just sitting around in public places and listening to other people talk, you'd be surprised how much you can learn through doing very little. So by speaking and listening with native speakers of the language you're trying to learn, you can improve your language a lot. But as Jess said, listening to songs, watching movies, watching television shows are all great ways to improve your language, and you can enjoy yourself at the same time. Everyone likes watching movies, everyone likes listening to music. It's universal.
How if we can to study in Australia?
Lots of scholarships, generally for universities, not a lot for high schools, but you have to have really good grades and you have to have good experience speaking English. Yeah, and maybe you have to do some volunteer work to show that you're a good person. Yeah. You should all try to get a scholarship in Australia to learn English.
What do you favorite place in Australia? What do you favorite place in Australia?
In Australia, I live near the beach, so my town is probably my favourite place in Australia. But if I go on a holiday, I like to go to Queensland, which is in the north of Australia, where the weather's hot and there's some beautiful beaches. And it's, a very relaxing place to go.
In Malang, you also learn about Indonesian culture. What do you like most?
From my experience here, I've really enjoyed learning about traditional Indonesian dancing because I dance back in Australia also. So it's very interesting to compare the two genres of dance.
Can you explain me about IELTS?
To get into university?
No, it's like, TOEFL. They test English of foreign language. There's also IELTS.
Yeah.
There's a test that you have to do before you go to another university to a country, like to English or to Australia.
Okay.
Yeah.
In Australia, we don't really have IELTS tests. Generally, most people that come to university in Australia already can speak English. Sometimes the level of their English can be quite low, so sometimes they will test you to see if you can talk well enough to handle university life in Australia.
Nama saya Jessica. Ya, boleh saya berbicara dalam bahasa Inggris?
Okay, please.
Yeah, my name is Jessica. I'm a student at Deakin University in Australia. Yeah, and at the moment I'm studying. I live in Melbourne, which is a city. It's south of Sydney. Do you know Sydney? Yes. Yeah. Has anyone here ever been to Australia? Tapi anda mau pergi ke Australia? Yeah, I'm 22 years old, and my hobbies include singing, dancing, playing ukulele, basketball, turns. Bagaimana badminton? Ya, yang popular sekali di Indonesia ya. Do you have any questions you'd like to ask me?
Turki. Oke.
Bisa bahasa Inggris, Pak?
Iya, nggak apa-apa. Indonesia dulu. Ya, Indonesia dulu.
Berapa lama berada di Indonesia, Miss?
Sudah 5 minggu saya belajar di sini. Tapi minggu depan saya harus pulang. Tapi saya tidak mau pulang. Saya mau tinggal di Indonesia.
Yo. Iya, wes, ya. Oke.
What thing do you live in Indonesia?
My favorite thing?
about Indonesia? What I like most? That's an easy question because what I love most about Indonesia is the people, you guys. Tetapi saya juga suka sekali kebudayaan karena berbeda sekali jika dibandingkan dengan kebudayaan di Australia. Ya, menarik sekali. Ya. Sip. Saya juga suka sekali menonton budaya. Bagaimana musik? Yang Anda suka? Avril Lavigne. Bagaimana Justin Bieber? Bagaimana One Direction? Mungkin band yang baru. Sebenarnya pada hari Minggu ini saya ikut ke konser Noah. Saya sangat gembira. Ada pertanyaan? Ada pertanyaan? Bisa? Tapi saya
No. Iya.
Ingat ref? Oke. Aku hidup di dunia ingin tenang baik-baik saja. Selalu baik hati. Apakah Anda bisa menyanyi lagu barat? Ya.
Yuk. Ayo. Yang bisa aja, yang bisa. Yo. Ayo.
I always need. Aduh, Pak.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everybody. I do believe that all of you are right. Today we are from MAN GONDANGLEGI. We are very happy today because we have some guests from Australia. They are from Deakin University in Australia. Bapak Ibu pemirsa, kita sangat bangga sekali hari ini, terutama Sivitas Akademika MAN GONDANGLEGI, karena kita kedatangan tamu dari Deakin University, salah satu universitas yang terkenal di Australia. Mereka berkunjung ke UIN Maulana Malik Ibrahim, kemudian mengadakan kunjungan ke MAN GONDANGLEGI, kerjasama antara MAN GONDANGLEGI dengan Universitas Islam Negeri Maulana Malik Ibrahim. Merupakan sebuah kebanggaan tersendiri bagi Sivitas Akademika MAN GONDANGLEGI karena kedatangan para tamu-tamu dari luar negeri ini membuat siswa-siswi kami bersemangat, termotivasi. Mereka berpikir sekarang bahwa bahasa Inggris tidaklah sulit seperti yang dibayangkan. Bahkan para turis tersebut, para native speaker tersebut mengatakan bahwa semua harus dicoba. Anak-anak MAN GONDANGLEGI bisa berbahasa Inggris seperti yang lainnya. Maka kami sangat bersyukur sekali dan berterima kasih sekali atas kerjasama ini. Mudah-mudahan di tahun yang akan datang bisa terjadi kerjasama lagi, dan insya Allah MAN GONDANGLEGI akan tetap mengadakan hubungan kerjasama seperti ini untuk meningkatkan motivasi, kepercayaan diri siswa untuk menggunakan bahasa asing. Seperti yang dikatakan bahwa English is the first international language. We have to force ourselves. Bahasa Inggris adalah bahasa pertama internasional. Kita harus yakin, kita harus memaksa diri kita untuk bisa berbahasa Inggris. Terima kasih. Thank you. See you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
So when the time gets hard, there's no way to turn. As it promised, He will always be there to bless us with His love and His mercy. 'Cause as it promised, He will always be there. He's always watching us, guiding us, and He knows what's in our little hearts. So when you lose your way, to Allah you should turn, 'cause as He promised, He will always be there. Allahu Akbar,
Indonesian at university in Australia, in a city called Melbourne. Has anyone heard of Melbourne before? Yeah, do you know Sydney? Yeah. The Opera House? Yeah, Melbourne, and to Indonesian music, I really like Noah. The Massive, Malik, the Essential. Would you like to ask me a question?
Okay, do you have any questions of us? How are your opinion about MAN GONDANGLEGI?
Ya, asik sekali.
Thank you.
Ya, ya, saya suka sekali sekolah ini karena ya banyak pohon dan murid-murid ramah sekali. Thank you.
Do you have boyfriend?
Belum punya pacar. Tetapi saya mau sekali menikah. Mudah-mudahan soon. Ya, belum punya pacar. Sedih.
How long are you stay in Indonesia? Okay, good questions.
Oh ya, udah tinggal di Indonesia selama 5 minggu.
5 minggu sudah bisa bahasa Indonesia lancar.
Oh, nada, saya belajar bahasa Indonesia di Australia. Selama 6 tahun. Ya. Tetapi lebih baik belajar bahasa Indonesia di Indonesia. Ya. But I have to go home next week. Harus pulang. Karena itu saya sedih sekali karena saya sudah jatuh cinta dengan Indonesia. And you're all so kind, so baik hati, ramah, just beautiful people, always smiling, always so kind. It makes me, I want to cry because Indonesian people are just so beautiful. And when I think about, back home and the comparison between Australians and Indonesians, it's just much nicer, much friendlier. Yeah. I love you all.
Could you give us motivation because 2 months, 2 bulan lagi, we will join national examination.
Motivation. Some pointers, perhaps, to. Yeah. Well, I already think that you're very good at English. Already pintar sekali dengan bahasa Inggris. Mungkin ya mendengarkan banyak musik barat dan menonton film barat. But just always talk with your friends dalam bahasa Inggris. Even if it's terlalu sulit, harus coba berlatih berbicara dalam bahasa Inggris. Yeah. So, and if you see someone who is a Westerner, like bule, yeah, and they can speak English, just talk to them and practice as much as you can speaking. Because I think speaking is the most important thing. For understanding. Harus berlatih, ya, berbicara dalam bahasa Inggris. Ya. Semoga sukses, ya.
If you ask me about love and wanna know about it, my answer will be it's everything about Allah, the pure love to our souls, the creator of you and me, the heavens and the whole universe, the one that made us whole and free, the guardian of his true believers. So when the time gets hard, there's no way to turn. As As He promised He will always be there to bless us with His love and His mercy. 'Cause as He promised He will always be there, He's always watching